The atlas and axis. Let's examine the atlas and the axis, the first two cervical vertebrae, which are highly specialized. This is C1, the atlas. And this is C2, the axis. The atlas. The atlas looks like a bony ring. The large opening in the middle is the vertebral foramen. Notice that there is no body or spinous process. Instead, the smaller portion of the ring is the anterior arch. This larger portion is the posterior arch. Projecting out in a transverse plane are the transverse processes. The openings in the transverse processes are the transverse foramina. The superior surface of the bone has superior articular facets. The superior articular facets move toward each other on the anterior arch and are oval-shaped, compared to the inferior articular facets, which are more round and flat. The superior articular facets of the atlas articulate with the occipital condyles of the skull. They permit a gliding type of movement, as in nodding the head to indicate yes. The axis. The axis looks more like a typical vertebra, except for this prominent bony projection called the dens, or the odontoid process. The dens articulates with the anterior arch of the atlas, and the atlas is able to rotate around that bony pivot point. One example of rotation of the head is shaking the head to indicate no. Posterior to the dens is the vertebral foramen. This is the spinous process. The dens projects from the superior surface of the bone, so these two flat surfaces are the superior articular facets. Let's finish by reviewing the major structures of the atlas and the axis. Atlas. Vertebral foramen. Anterior arch. Posterior arch. Transverse processes. Transverse foramina. Superior articular facets. Inferior articular facets. Axis. Dens. Vertebral foramen. Spinous process. Superior articular facets.